Thank God for Pedalboard friend.
Welcome back to the Oldernar channel. Nick here, and we are joined by Dave. In our last video, we went through Dave's pedalboard setup. We looked at his pedals, what he's got on the board currently, and he gave some examples of how he uses them.
Yes, I did.
However, I was pretty critical of Dave's board during that process.
Yes, he was.
Because his pedals are set up in a, let's say, non-conventional order. So we're going to review his pedalboard order again, listen to it and see how it sounds, shake it up a little bit, and see if it improves it once we've reordered the pedals.
I think it might sound better, but I'm not that much of an audio specialist, unlike Nick here. So hopefully he will teach me in the ways to be a master of sound.
Looking at the pedalboard at the moment, we go into a tuner, overdrive, then out into an octave pedal, essentially, although there's a few other things. Then we go into two reverb pedals, down into delay, three delays, right? Yeah. That you use for slightly different things. And then we go into the visitor, which is chorus, tremolo.
It's not good.
Well, it's not good. I mean, and again, you go online, there's millions of debates about this, but it's not typical, it's not conventional. And I'll just tell you a few reasons why before we dive in. So the issue here, as I see it, is you've got your reverb right smack bang in the middle of your pedalboard, right? Which you've got quite big reverbs as well. They're not short reverbs, aren't they, right? You've got big hall settings and room settings on there that are running into your delay section and then out into your modulation here. Yeah. The articulation of everything you're doing is getting lost as you go through here, and ideally you'd be hitting your modulation pedal in and around your octave pedal and then adding some delay and then just adding a whiff of reverb on the back end of it. Just a whiff of reverb.
Just a whiff. So
we're cool with the tuner, cool with the overdrive. Let's just do some examples now of how I think this current pedalboard setup will be a bit cluttered and not give you the best tone. You like a healthy, juicy reverb. So let's try that. So let's just put your basic setup that you've got on your Blue Sky on and just put your L cap on. And then we'll put your chorus. Got that on chorus, yeah? Okay. And if you could just maybe pick a few lines and then move into another chord. Just like that, yeah. So, whilst that sounds pretty nice, what you're getting essentially is the chorus is acting upon the part of the signal that is reverb and delay. It's not hitting the original signal. So it creates this kind of cloud of frequencies and noise, which actually sounds okay on its own. But when you put that and apply that to a mix with maybe another guitar, bass, drums and vocals and all that sort of stuff, that's when you start getting a really cluttered mix, which you're not going to want. So with your permission, we'll keep the tuner first, keep your overdrive second. We're going to rearrange everything else basically. Okay. We'll keep your octave just after your drive, which means that then it's going to track better on the octaves and all that sort of jazz. So you've done well there. You want that near the start. Yeah, well done.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. So we're going to take your guitar out for now.
Oh no.
We'll take your visitor pedal away. And what we'll do, just to try and... Jesus Christ, what's this? What we'll do is we'll move the location of it, just this pedal, and we'll see the difference. So we've now got the chorus, 4th pedal in. Okay, so just play signal. Okay, sounds nice. Now let's add the reverb after that now, right? So it's hitting that, and then you're going to get a reverb of that signal, which is coming through onto your tremolo. This is set up as now, actually. That sounds much clearer. You can hear the tremolo cutting through. and then the reverb's added after, so you can retain in the character of the actual modulation pedal. Let's add the El Cap, and then we're going to switch the reverb and the... So even though we've now added this El Cap on, which has got your tape delay, plus some, I think that's got some spring reverb in there too, and you've got the Blue Sky on, you can still quite clearly hear the tremolo of the modulation, whereas before it was almost like an afterthought. This to me is how I would set this pedal board up. Tuner, overdrive, octave, modulation, out into delay. Let's do what we did before, let's turn the chorus on. So what does that sound like? Now we're going to introduce the Blue Sky gradually. So just with the chorus on and the El Cap, you can hear the clarity in what you're playing.
I can.
Can you tell the difference? Can you tell the difference?
I am converted.
Can you tell the difference?
The Temple of Nick. I am. I can hear the difference. Done.
That sounds way better. As I've said already, there's technically no right or wrong way to do this. That is the way that I've done it for years, right? So your modulation early doors, into your delay, out into your reverb. So that for me and look, feel free to go back and listen, but please do go back and listen. But that for me gives much more articulation and clarity to what Dave's playing through his pedal board now. It means that what you hear from the octave pedal and also from the modulation pedal with your tremolo on, what's it, tremolo, chorus and phaser?
Yeah.
You can still hear that when you get to the end, rather than before where that was at the end and it was almost an afterthought and it became very muddy very quickly. You can then add your reverb on at the end to taste. So you can now hear everything and you still maintain that clarity.